And Case breaks to get ready for the kickoff, and Kudo, number 45, for the kicking. I can't see the numbers for Diman. I believe Javier Stanley, number 4, is one of the players back. I can't see the other one is. And we're underway. Kick is fielded by Stanley for Diman. He's going to take it out past the 20, going to cut to the right and be wrapped up on the play by number 9 for Case, Kyle Kohler. And Diman will begin its very first possession of the game. Let's see if they change the...
Return by Stanley, 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line.
Diman will begin a 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. The quarterback is number 13, Jordan Broder. Broder will begin with 2 backs behind him and wide receivers to his left and right. Looks like he's changing the play at the line. And here comes the first play of the game. He's going to motion. Looks like some confusion right there. He's got a tight end motioning. It's going to be a toss play to the left. That's a fumble on the play. And it's recovered by Diman. That was number 24, Jean-Claude King. Could not get a grip on the toss, but luckily recovered and was down immediately. So that'll be a loss on the play for Diman. That'll bring up his 2nd down. Beautiful night for football. We were in shorts before, but you can kind of feel a cool breeze coming in as the temperature is dropping. It is September 15th, 2017. Diman will take over on the far left hash mark from about the 25. They don't seem to be changing the scoreboard. I'm not sure what the yardage is. Same formation as before, 2 backs behind, wide receivers to the left and right. Here comes Broder out of the snap. Again, he's going to hand it off to King, who's going to bounce to the outside and be tackled by a couple of Case defenders after a very short gain. Diman's rushing to the line. Nope, they're going to huddle after all that. It's going to look like
the King for a gain of 1 yard.
Back to about the original line of scrimmage. That'll be a 3rd and 10 for Diman from the 23-yard line. Slightly different formation. There's a tight end to the right. Here comes Broder taking the snap. Fullback is to his left. That's going to be another handoff up the middle of the King. He's going to break a couple tackles and be wrapped up in the middle of the field. That's well short of a 1st down. That should bring up a 4th down for the Bengals, where they were presumably going to punt. Gain of about 5 on the play. That'll be a 4th and 5 for Diman.
King with a gain of 5, 4th down, 5 yards to go.
Let's see if the punting unit comes on the field for Diman or they decide to go for it. Number 2 for Case, that's Christopher Costa, is going to be back for the punt return. Case seems to be expecting the punt. Number 67 for Diman coming onto the field, that is Andrew Benson. And number 30 comes off, that's Chance Oliver. Actually, here he goes. I thought he was going to stop on the far right. Diman rushing to the line. Let's see what they do here. It looks like a punt is coming. That is number 50, Jordan Camillo, back to do the punting. And there's the snap. It's a good snap. The punt is up. It's a decent punt. And Case isn't going to bother fielding that. That's going to roll out of bounds around the 40. That's a good punt from Diman. That'll push Case back a bit. And the Cardinals will take over for their first possession of the game from their own 40.
Case takes over, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
And Case takes the field for the first time. Their starting quarterback is number 8, Devin Prue. Out the field with the play. Case comes into the record of 1-0, and so does Diman. Case knocked off Bristol Plymouth last week. I believe it was 32-7. I'm not sure who Diman beat in their first game. Anyway, here comes Case for their first possession of the game. Prue has 3 backs and 1 wide receiver split out to the left, motioning 2 men to the right. One of them is Kohler. Prue takes the handoff and he's going to give it to number 2 for Case. That is Chris Costa, and he's going to be tackled after a very good gain on the play. And that is going to be Let's see if he picked up a first down. I believe he did pick up a first down, a gain of 10 on the play, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 for Case from the 50-yard line. A very good way to start the game for the Cardinals. Turn under center, motioning several men. Cole to the right. There goes Costa into the backfield, and 2 more motioning. Prue takes a step. It's a toss play to Costa, sweeping to the left. He has 1 man to break. He has several men meeting, and he is wrapped up well behind the line of scrimmage. That's a great defensive play by Diman. That's a loss of at least 3 yards on the play. Pitch play did not go anywhere. 3-yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 13 now coming up for Case. Seems to be a problem with the scoreboard tonight, which you can't see, but I can to the right. It's not displaying the down or the ball line it's on, so we kind of have to guess. Case with more motion, 4 men in motion. Interesting formation from Case. Prue getting ready to take the snap. And it's going to be another toss to the right. That is number 45, Ty Kudo. He's going to sweep, and he is met by several Diamond defenders as he wrapped up. That went nowhere. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage if he was lucky, but I think he may have lost a yard. It looks like
Ty Kudo with the carry.
loss of
1.
looks like a loss of 1.5 or 2. I would say it's about 3rd and 15 or 14. Probably about 3rd and 14 now for Case from their own 46-yard line. Case with 1 wide receiver to the left. They have a tight end to the right and 2 backs. It's going to be a fake. Prue's going to roll to the left. He's going to look. He's going to run with it now. Going to cut up the field, and he's going to first down a lot more. Prue is going to be tackled out near the 30-yard line. A large run on the play for Devin Prue.
Cardinals first down.
I'm not sure if that was a designed run or if it was a pass play and there wasn't anybody open, but it doesn't really matter. A very large gain in that play for Case. About 25 yards or so, maybe 24. Regardless, it's a 1st and 10 Case now coming up from the 31-yard line of Diman. Prue getting ready to take the snap, and he does. He's going to give it up the middle. I did not see who got the carry on that. I think it might have been Costa. No, it was Kudo, number 45. Ty Kudo with the carry, a very short gain. If he gained, let's see if he gained any yardage. He may have just got back to the line of scrimmage. Nope, they're going to move it. About a gain of a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 now for Case from the 30. Here's the snap. It's going to be a fake handoff to Kudo. Prue is going to keep it and cuts up the field. There he goes. Prue to the end zone and a touchdown for Case. Another large running play by Devin Prue, a 30-yard scamper, and Case will take a 6-0 lead with 4 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Devin Prue has run the ball very well in this first quarter. 2 long rushing plays, and eventually gets them into the end zone. And let's see if Case decides to kick the extra point or go for 2. It appears they're going to go for 2 and make it an 8-0 game. Prue lines up, and he's going to toss out to Costa. That play did not look like it was going to go anywhere, but Costa makes something out of it, and he's finally going to be run down. The 2-point conversion is no good. They tried a sweep play to the right, and he did not get in. So with 4 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the first quarter, the score is 6-0 Case as Diman gets ready to take over for their 2nd possession of the game. Official scoring on that drive was a 30-yard run by quarterback Devin Prue, who had a 25-yard run or so the play before. So some solid running there from Case. Now let's see if Diman can retaliate when they receive the kickoff. As I said before, this is Tyler Clark, Swansea Cable Access Channel 9. I took a year hiatus, so we did not have an announcer for the games last year, but I returned to the booth to get back into doing some games. The cable access coordinator this time around is Adam Kitchen, no longer Chris Stankos, who was the previous coordinator a couple years ago. Case will take over to get ready to kick from about the 40 as Diman preps the return. They have number 25, Nate Lomba, and it looks like number 4, that's Javier Stanley. Same two as before. Kuda getting ready for the kick. And here we go. Stanley's going to get that kick about the 15-yard line, bring it to the middle of the field, cuts across, he's got a good return coming, and there goes Stanley all the way down the field, and just like that, Diman has tied the game on an 85-yard kick return.
Stanley with the kickoff return.
Talk about
touchdown.
Revenge on the kickoff. Diman goes 85 yards. Javier Stanley takes it to the house, and suddenly 4:47, 12 seconds later, and the game is tied at 6. So let's see what the Diman offense can do as they line up probably to go. Let's see if they're going to go for 2 or if they're going to kick. Diman's going to get ready to kick the extra point. It's going to be a fake. And number 24 goes up the middle with it, and he gets it. That was Jean-Claude King. The kicker took a direct snap and right up the gut with it, and Diman suddenly has an 8-6 lead.
Point conversion. Diman 8, King 6.
Well, as I said, 4:47 remaining in the first quarter, and the Bengals have an 8-6 lead. Suddenly jumping in front on an 85-yard kick return from King. Oh, excuse me, Stanley. That was their kick returner. King was their kicker. Javier Stanley. And let's see what Case can now do on their second possession of the game.
He runs that play.
Diman getting ready to do the kicking. That is number 50, Jordan Camillo, who placed the ball. Let's see if he will be the one actually kicking it off. We did not see Case's kick return unit out there yet, and it does appear it's going to be number 50, Camillo, who will be out to do the kicking. Checking both sides, see if they're ready, and here we go. Camillo's kick is going to be a low bouncing kick. I don't know if that was supposed to be an onside kick or not, but Case immediately falls on it on about the 50. That was number 19, Colin Sullivan, who jumped right on that. And Case will take over now with very good field position.
Kick is recovered by
I'm not
Case
sure
High
if
School Cardinals.
Diman was trying to do an onside kick or if they were trying to squib it. Regardless, it went right to Sullivan, who smartly grabbed it and fell on it. And it appears we have a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure if that ball actually traveled 10 yards or not. I'm not sure what the penalty is, but it looks like they're going to kick again, and Diman's going to back up a bit. Looks like there was an offsides on the play on Diman. Case accepted the penalty, and they're going to force the Bengals to kick again. I am not quite. Case? It might have been an offside penalty on Case. Okay, I thought it was an offside penalty on Diman, and I think everyone was confused because the ball was 10 yards the wrong way. But it looks like it's been corrected. So Diman will kick again, this time 5 yards further down the field. And it's going to be another, looks like an onside kick. Case better jump on that. The ball's on the ground. Let's see who got it. Case is waving. Do they have it? Officials trying to sort this out. Looked like Diman went for another onside kick. This time they kind of pooched it over all the Case players on the line, and Case has recovered the ball. So Case fell on the ball. They'll take over from their own 35. Once again, I'm not sure if that was a designed onside kick for Diman, but it did almost work. As the ball bounced around a bit, and Case finally did jump on it. You never knew who's really going to get the ball at the bottom of the pile like that. Case will start for their second possession of the game. 4:42 remaining in the first quarter from their own 35-yard line. They ran the ball very well on their first drive, as Peru had two very long touchdown drives. So let's see what they come up with here. Peru is going to do an inside handoff to Kudo. He's going to be swallowed up almost immediately by Diman. He get maybe a couple of yards on that play. That'll break up a second down for Case.
Kudo with the carry, gain of 2.
Looks like about a gain of 2 on the play, so 2nd and 8 for Case from their own 37. Peru takes the snap. It's going to be a fake handoff to Kudo and then tripped. Looked like a quarterback keeper to the left, but Peru tripped. I'm not sure if he tripped on the turf or what happened, but he went down immediately. Rule in high school football is if your knee hits the ground, you are down on the spot. No one has to touch you like they do in the NFL. So right where he fell, he was down. And it looks like he lost a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9 for a Case from their own 36. So let's see what they come up with here. Peru rolling to the right. That's going to be a pass play. He's looking for someone. He's going to dart inside. Nobody open. Peru's going to take off with it. Shakes a tackle, and he's finally wrestled down by number 24, Jean-Claude King. He got close to a first down. I'm not sure if he got it. Nobody open downfield. He didn't get a very good gain out of it. It's like he's short by a yard. 4th and 1 for Case from the 44. Let's see if they go for it or if they decide to punt. By all purposes, it looks like they're going to try to go for this. They're going to rush to the line. Let's see if they try to do a quick snap here. He is going to quick snap. He's going to Tom Brady right up the middle. Quarterback seeking a first down for Case. Officials are blowing the ball dead. I'm not sure what happened. Diman may have called a timeout.
5-yard gain. There is a penalty flag.
Or a penalty flag, I'm not sure. But Case went running to the line, snapped it, and a false start penalty on Case. The linemen were not fully set on the field. They tried to run to the line, do a quick snap, and Peru took a quarterback sneak right up the middle. But the linemen were not fully set, and they are flagged for a false start. That'll bring up a 4th and 6. I would imagine in this scenario, Case would punt the ball. But I guess we will see. It looks like Kudo is going to be back to do the punting. Diman does not appear to be returning. Number 25 now going back. That's Nate Lomba for Diman. There he goes. Kudo back to do the punting. 4th and 6 for Case from the 39. There's the snap. Kudo's going, thought he was going to fake it. He punts it. That's a great punt down the field. Lomba's going to let it bounce, and Case is going to touch it down at about the 19-yard line.
Kudo with the 41.
Diman will take over for their second possession of the game. Their opening possession resulted in a punt, and they did not get the ball before because they took the kickoff back 85 yards and score. They currently lead 8-6. Jordan Broder and the Diman offense on the field for their second possession. 2:24 remaining in the first quarter. Broder out under center. One back behind him, one back slightly to the left, and 2 wide receivers left and right. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. That's going to be number 24. That's King. He's going to bounce outside. He's got a good run going, and he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds. That was some serious contact as he fell out of bounds by number 19 for Case. Colin Sullivan ended up making the tackle on the play. That was a very good run by Jean-Claude King. A first down for Diman. Now they have a 1st and 10 from about the 32-yard line. make that the 33-yard line. Again, the scoreboard doesn't seem to be working, so I can't tell how far it is. I'm kind of just guessing and looking at where it is on the field. Both teams have run the ball very well. There have not been any thrown passes yet in the game. Broder under center. He's going to hand it off again to King. He's going to bounce to the left. Penalty flag on the field. He's swallowed up by several Case defenders. Number 50 for Case was in on that tackle. That's Noah Casado. And number 68, Steven Senecal. But there's going to be a penalty flag. Let's see what this penalty is about. It looks like it's going to be on Diman. And it is on Diman. A holding penalty on the Bengals. That'll back them up 10 yards. And it'll now be a 1st and 20. Excuse me, that's actually a false start on Diman.
Illegal formation,
Or
Diman.
illegal formation, check that. Illegal formation on the Bengals. Case accepts the penalty, so instead of a 1st and 10, it is a 1st and 15 for the Bengals. Broder back onto the field. Two backs behind him with two wide receivers to the left and right. They're going to motion a tight end to the left. Broder, it's going to be a pitch play out to King. He's going to take the pitch, go way to the right, and he's going to be tackled on the play by number 19 for Case. That is Colin Sullivan. Sniffed that one out fairly quickly. Jean-Claude King, the primary running back for the Bengals. Let's see.
Was the King, stopped by number 19, Colin Sullivan.
May have gotten a yard on that.
14 to go.
2nd and 14, so a gain of 1. They have a minute to go in the first quarter now. First quarter of action going very quickly. That's what happens when there are no incomplete passes and just a bunch of running. Timing out, 2nd and 14 from the 31. Broder's going to motion a wide receiver slightly closer to him. It's going to be a pass play. Broder's going to be back. He's going to scramble to the left. There's nobody open. Case misses one, dodges one tackle. He's finally going to be sweeping, and he's going to go out of bounds, running into one of the Case coaches. Penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure if that was a late hit or not. Number 7 for Case, Daniel Silva, had a chance at him, and Broder evaded his grasp. But let's see what this penalty is about.
Run by number 13, Jordan Broder.
That was a designed pass play, and Broder found nothing open, took off with it. And that's going to be a personal foul. I believe a late hit out of bounds on Case. That is a 15-yard penalty. And that will push Diman into Case territory.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Diman from the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 now for the Bengals from the Case 32. That was a big penalty. Personal foul, usually that involves a late hit out of bounds. Did not see who the penalty was on. 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So this will presumably, barring an incomplete pass, be the final play of the quarter. Broder, two backs behind, two wide receivers to his left and right. It's going to be a handoff to King. He's going to be swallowed up immediately by two Case defenders, number 50, Noah Casado, and number 56, Isaac Tucker.
No gain. 2nd down.
And that is going to do it for the first quarter. From Cardinal Stadium, the score, the Diamond Bengals 8 and the Case Cardinals 6. We will take a break and be back to bring you second quarter action. And welcome back to the second quarter from Cardinal Stadium. The score is the Diamond Bengals 8 and Case 6. As they always do after the first and third quarters, the team have switched sides. Now Diamond is going to the right, and Case will be going to the left. Broder looks like he's audible and changing the play of the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals from about the 43-yard line. He's going to motion a wide receiver closer to him to the left. Broder's going to be back to pass. Broder scrambling right, has several Case players after him, dodges one tackle, nowhere to go. He's finally going to be run out of bounds around the line of scrimmage. I don't think he gained any yardage on that. It'll be a 3rd and 10 now for Diman.
Broder run out of bounds by number 9, Kyle Kohler.
Kyle Kohler, who runs him out of bounds officially for Case. And they're actually going to lose, it looks like 2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Bengals coming up from about the 43-yard line. Diman taking a long time in the huddle calling the play. Let's see what they do here. 3rd and I would say 11 or 12 for the Bengals. Broder has 2 wide receivers to his left, a tight end to his right, and 2 backs behind him. Broder gonna roll to the left, gonna be a pass, and he's gonna be sacked on the play by number 50, Noah Casado for Case. Nobody open. Casado blew right through the offensive line and brought down Broder, a loss of 6. That'll push Diman back to their own 49-yard line. And it'll be 4th and very long for Diman. As the punching unit comes on the field for the Bengals, and number 2, Chris Costa, back to receive for Case. And the punt is up. The coach upstairs is screaming there are too many men in the huddle. Costa's not going to return this. And it looks like Diman is going to get flagged for too many men in the huddle. Could hear that Case coach above me stomping around yelling there were too many men in the huddle. And it looks like, and Diman, yes, they will be called for a penalty for too many men in the huddle. Costa let the punt go. It was actually a very good punt. It was down around the 5-yard line. But it's all for naught as Diman will be forced to punt again, this time back 5 more yards. Case mascot has run onto the track waving a large Case flag.
Penalty backs up Diman to their own 44-yard line. Replay 4th down.
A replay of 4th down. It's going to be 4th and even longer. It's probably about 4th and 24 right now for Diman. 9 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter. And number 50, that's Camillo. He'll be back to do the punting again. Costa's still back to receive for Case. Camillo's a very good punter for what I've seen. Got a couple of great punts out there. And that's going to be a penalty. I think Diman took too long to get that snapped. And it is going to be illegal procedure on Diman. A delay of game, so they'll back him up 5 more yards. I'm not sure what happened there for the Bengals. It looked like some miscommunication with the snap. They just could not get that ball snapped unless they were trying to take the penalty for some reason. I'm not sure. Now it's going to be 4th and even longer. About 4th and 30 right now for Diman. Coach is talking to them in the huddle. I have no idea what happened on that play. Just could not get the ball snapped in time. Case was kind of standing around waiting for it at that point. 8 minutes, 33 seconds to go. And for the 3rd time now, Camillo back to do the punching for Diman. And there's the snap. It's a good snap, and the punt is going to be in the air. It's a decent punt, end over end. Costa's calling for a fair catch, and he gets it around the 35, swarmed immediately by 2 Diman defenders. That was it. Number 6, Nathan Marum, and number 56, Gilbert Souza III. Actually, check that. That was number 64, Jacob Sarza for Diman. Anyway, Case will take over for their 3rd possession of the game. The score is 8-6 Diman. Remember, Diamond's touchdown came on an 85-yard kick return by number 4, Javier Stanley. Anyway, here comes Case. We're getting ready to take the snap under center. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle to Chris Costa. There he goes! Costa's off to the races, and Case is going to take the lead on a very long run by Chris Costa.
By number 2, Chris Costa.
That'll make 65-yard run from Chris Costa. That'll make the score 12-8. Case. First down run, Costa takes it right up the gut and takes it to the house, 65 yards. In Case a 4-point lead with 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half. Case's offense on the field, so it appears they're going to try to go for 2 again. One wide receiver to the right, otherwise it's a bunch formation. Crew's going to hand off to Kudo. Kudo's going to bounce outside, looking for the corner of the end zone, and he is not sure if he got in, and he did not get in. He is just short. He came very close to that corner pile, but he did not get in. The 2-point conversion fails, and as a result, the score remains 12-8 with 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first half. You can hear the Case High marching band out there on the track, rehearsing for their halftime performance. Let's go over a couple of things. The Case High School football coach is Anthony Palandino. Assistant coaches Jay Gazule, Grant Hayter, Matt Lockwood, Todd Netto, Al Palandino, and Joe Martin. The team captains are Devin Prue, Ty Kudo, Isaac Tucker, and Kyle Kohler. Athletic trainer is Russell Boardman. Principal Brian McCann, Assistant Principal Chris Costa, Athletic Director Andrew Christopher, and the Superintendent of Schools is John Robidoux. Case will now get ready to kick from the 40-yard line. 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. In a very fast-paced first half. There have been no passes thrown as a result, no incomplete passes either. The game has moved on quite well. Case with a low laser beam kick. Stanley's going to let that go through his hands. It'll be picked up instead by number 25, Nate Lamba for Diamond. He's going to reverse course and be tackled. Oh! And down he goes. 4 or 5 Case defenders are right there. That kick return went nowhere for the Bengals, and Diamond will now take over deep in Case territory. Colin Sullivan on the tackle there for Case. And see what the Bengals can do. Their offense has not generated any points yet, but they have moved the ball fairly well in 2 drives before they were being forced to punt, and of course their only points came on that very long kickoff return by Stanley in this first quarter. I can't tell what yard line. I think it's about the 25. So 1st and 10 for the Bengals from their own 25-yard line. Roeder, 2 backs behind him, 1 wide receiver to his left and his right. He's going to motion the fullback. That's number 30, Sean Oliver, slightly to the right. It's going to be a handoff. Cutting inside is number 25. That's Lamba, with his first carry of the game, and that didn't really go anywhere. They may have gotten a yard. Maybe a 2-yard gain, mate. That's 2nd down and 8 for the Bengals from the 27. Seven minutes and 30 seconds now remaining in the first quarter. First half, second quarter. Broder, 1 wide receiver left and right. He has 2 backs behind. Another handoff to Lamba. He's going to bounce outside. He's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage by number 989. That is Kohler. He sniffed that one out very well, and Diamond is losing yardage on that play. That'll be a 3rd and long now for the Bengals That was a loss of 3 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 11 now for the Bengals from their own 24-yard line. Let's see if Broder ends up passing the ball here. Broder, 2 backs behind, wide receiver left and right. Same formation. He's going to motion one of the wide receivers a little closer. Broder going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll to the right. There's a pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for number 87, Lyndon Carrero on that, but it was incomplete. It was a good pass, but well defended by Case. I believe number 19, Colin Sullivan, and number 45, Ty Kudo were in on that one. And that'll bring up a 4th and 11 for the Bengals, and they will be forced to punt. That was the first incomplete pass. That was the first pass thrown, I should say, in the whole game. And ended up being incomplete. So Diman in punting formation. Case coach jumping around upstairs, about too many men in the huddle. Time back to the punting, and there it goes, and Costa is going to fair catch it right near the 50-yard line.
Costa with the fair catch. The KSI Cardinals will take over the 48-yard line.
Case will take over at the 48-yard line. It's an interesting sensation being in the booth because any movement I hear above me, it's just stomping of feet, shakes the whole press box up here. I'm not sure if that was audible on the camera or not, but it is now a 1st and 10 for Case. 6 minutes and 14 seconds in the first half. They'll take over at the Diman 48-yard line. Through one wide receiver to his left. It's going to be a handoff to Costa. He's going to be bounced off a couple of men and wrapped up in the middle of the field by quite a few Diman defenders. Number 30 led the charge there. Sean Oliver for Diman.
Gain of 4 yards, 2nd down.
Troubling signs as I see an ambulance. They may have just been backing up. Maybe it was. Anyway, now we have, that was a gain of about 4, so 2nd and 6 for a Case coming up from the 45-yard line. Through. Fakes the toss away, now gives it inside to number 7. That was Daniel Silva. Gained a couple yards on the play. A little trickery there. Faking the toss and an immediate handoff.
Daniel Silva with the carry. Gain of 1 yard.
Gain of
3rd down.
I thought I gained 2, but it looks like he gained about 1 yard. So 3rd down and 5 for Case from the 43. As we come close to about 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Let's see what Case does here from the 3rd and 5. Drew has 1 wide receiver to his left, 2 backs behind the tight end. It's going to be a handoff to Costa. Costa's going to bounce outside, back inside. Running against the Diman defenders. He's going to pick up the 1st down and be pushed out of bounds at about the 30-yard line or so. Costa saw some defenders and he cut to the right and ended up picking up the 1st down. And Case moves the ball. 12-yard gain on the play for Costa. And Case will have a fresh set of downs to work with. First and 10 for the Cardinals from about the 32-yard line. Through 2 backs behind them, a tight end to the right and a wide receiver left. It's going to be a fake handoff. Prew's going to look to pass. Now he's going to take off and run with it. Prew down the left side. He's got some open space. And he's going to head for the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Case. Devin Prew with another rushing touchdown.
Devin Prew with
a 33-yard run by Devin Prew, but hold everything. There is a penalty flag. Let's see what this is on. The officials are discussing. Case does not look happy. And Case is heading back. That may have been negated. Let's see what the penalty is on. Officials have not signaled anything yet. Looks like a timeout may have been called by Diman. I was not informed what the penalty was. Whatever it was, it took the touchdown off the field. So whatever it was on case. And obviously accepted by Diman. It appears that the penalty took place after the ball was in motion because Case did gain some yardage. It may have been a block in the back.
The penalty was against the Cardinals for an illegal block in the back.
That's what I thought it was. A block in the back on Case during the run from Prue, so that's a spot foul. So they put the ball back where the penalty took place. It negates a touchdown. The score remains 12-8 Case. 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first half. And the ball will be on about the 20, no, excuse me, check that. I can't tell where the ball is. Yeah, about the 22-yard line. So another long run by Prue takes right off the board. But Case has moved the ball well on their drive. They've done very well running the ball. They have not thrown a pass yet. Here we go. 1st and 10 now for Prue from the 23. Takes the snap, handoff inside to Kudo. He's going to gain a couple yards and be swallowed up by number 30, Oliver, for the Bengals. Gained a few yards, I'd say. About a gain of 4 on that, maybe 5.
Handoff to number 45, Ty Kudo, for a gain of 4 yards.
About a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now for Case. Four minutes to go in the first half. Prue hands it off to number 7, who swallowed up quickly. That was Daniel Silva. Jumped on by a couple Diman defenders. He did gain a few yards in the play, but he still does appear to be short of the first down, and he is. It'll be about a 3rd and 8 now for Case. 3-yard gain. 3rd and 8 Case from about the 12. Prue going to keep it himself and go right up the middle, and I think he got it from my angle, and the official, he did. He got a first down. So first down on the quarterback keeper for Case. That'll be a 1st and goal now from Case from about the 8-yard line. As we tick close to 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Prue has 1 wide receiver split to his left, 2 backs behind. It's going to be a handoff to Costa. Costa's going to cut outside and be swallowed up by a couple of Diman defenders. That was number 30, Oliver, and number 66, Ryan LeSueur, was also in on that tackle. So that
Chris Costa stopped for a loss, 2nd down, goal.
Loss of 1 on the play. That'll be a 2nd and goal now from the 9-yard line. Prue's going to fake the sack. He's going to roll to the right, looking to pass. Prue's now going to take off with it. He's heading for the corner of the end zone. He's going to cut back inside, and there's a penalty flag on the play. Prue's in the end zone as it stands right now, but there is a penalty flag, so no one's getting excited yet. More stomping of feet upstairs, so I think that may be on Case. Let's see what they do. And it was a block, an illegal hand.
Block in the back against the Case High School.
Block in the back by Case, so that'll set them back 10 yards, and they'll have to replay 2nd down. That is 2 touchdowns taken off the board on this drive by blocks in the back. See a Case flag streaming across the field behind the fence on the far side of the field in front of the Diman bench. excuse me, Diamond stands. Someone's certainly getting into it. It's going to be a 2nd and goal. Officials are discussing with the Diamond coach, I believe, going on as Case takes the field on the far hash mark. 2nd and goal from about the 14-yard line. Cruz rolling to the left. He's going to cut back inside. He's going to dodge a couple tackles, and he's spun to the ground by number 30. That's Oliver. He did gain a few yards on the play. That regardless will pick up a 3rd and goal. We have less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. And it looks like a timeout is called by Case on that play. As I was saying before on this drive, Case has actually scored 2 touchdowns. They were both brought back because of blocks in the back. As a result, it still remains 12-8. We have 1 minute and 56 seconds remaining in the first half. The sun has officially gone down here at Cardinals Stadium. Nice, peaceful evening out there on the field. A little cool, not hot and humid like it has been all week long. Just a good night for football. The Case is out of their timeout. Diamond will be breaking shortly. It's 3rd and goal from about the 11-yard line. Case had gotten it as close as about the 7 or 8 yard line, then get pushed back because of a penalty. So 3rd and goal for Case from the 11. Let's see what they come up with here. Case has held the ball for much of this quarter. Prue going to motion Costa behind him. Prue's going to fake the toss. He's going to give it to Kudo. Kudo's going to cut back to the left. And he is into the end zone under a penalty flag. There is it. It's a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run on 3rd and goal for Case. And Kudo is going to make the score currently 18-8. That was a 12-yard run for Ty Kudo. A fake toss play to Costa and a handoff up the middle to Kudo, who reversed course and cut to the left and went fairly untouched into the end zone. So let's see what Case does. They have scored 2 touchdowns and failed on 2 two-point conversions. So let's see if they get this across. 1 minute, 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Through with split wide receivers left and right, and a timeout, an official timeout. Excuse me, a timeout from Case. Case didn't like something they see and called a timeout. So let's see what Case draws up for this 2-point conversion. So far in the game, we have a 30-yard touchdown run by quarterback Devin Prue, followed by an 85-yard kickoff return from Javier Stanley for Diamond. That was the scoring in the first quarter. The second quarter, we had a 65-yard touchdown run by Chris Costa. And then after 2 touchdowns were taken back by penalties on the drive, Ty Kudo, number 45, eventually put it away with a 12-yard TD run just a moment ago. Case is lining up for their 2-point conversion. They have the cheerleaders out on the field doing a routine, on the track, I should say. I can see the Case marching band color guard heading to the right to get ready for their show, as the pit crew is likewise getting ready. Let's see what Case comes up with here after the timeout. It is still the 2-point conversion, 1 minute and 49 seconds to go. There has 2 backs behind him, a tight end to his right and a wide receiver to his left. It's going to be a fake. Drew's going to get ready to throw it. He's going to throw it up for Acosta. It is well over everything and out of bounds. The 2-point conversion fails once again. And as a result, the score is 18-8.
Cardinals 18, Diamond Bengals 8.
Case will ready to do the kickoff now. 1 minute and 49 seconds remaining in the first half. A very fast game to this date. We're not even 50 minutes worth of time has elapsed so far. There's been one pass thrown in the game, which was an incomplete by Diamond quarterback Jordan Broder, unless you count that 2-point conversion pass, which was also incomplete by Devin Prue looking for Chris Costa. Case punted on their first drive of the game, but scored on the next 3, all via the run. And Diamond has not scored any of their drives, but as I said before, they did return a kickoff, 85 yards in the first quarter for their score of the game, and then completed the 2-point conversion as well, which is why the score is 18-8. Kudo back to do the kicking for the Cardinals. Diamond back to do the return. Here comes Kudo's kick. It's going to be a low laser beam kick. It's going to be fielded by Diamond. I'm not sure who that was, but he is tackled after a decent gain on the play. Trying to see if I get a number on that play. It was number 99 for the Bengals, Cesar Castro, on the return for Diamond. And they will now take over with 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining in the first half from their own 46-yard line. Broder, 2 wide receivers to his right and 2 backs behind him. Let's see what Diamond does. It's going to be a handoff on the play. He's going to be tackled immediately. What is a great play. And number 57 for Case, that's John Gurrell.
Lamba with the carry is stopped by number 57, John
Lamba with the carry, Nate Lamba, number 25. He's brought down a loss of about 2 on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 12. Diamond may just be trying to run the clock out here in the first half. No real sense of urgency for the Bengals, so I think they're just trying to milk this. We're under a minute to go now in the second quarter. Broder's out, wide receiver left and right. He has a fullback and a halfback. Broder's going to hand it to Lamba. Lamba's going to be swarmed immediately by K's number 50. Kind of throws him down. Noah Casado on that play. I have not seen Jean-Claude King in there in a while for Diamond. I wonder if there was an injury. Lamba's been doing pretty much all of the running.
Third down.
A loss of 4. It's 3rd and 15. Under 30 seconds to go. I wonder if they'll even get the snap off here, if Diamond will just milk this up until the half. They do not appear to be breaking from the huddle. Broder's on the field now. This will probably be, barring an incomplete pass that happens very, very quickly, the last play of the half. 8 seconds to go. Diamond needs to hurry up. They want to get the snap off. We have 5 seconds to go. Broder's getting ready, and they do get the snap off. They're going to hand it to Lamba. Lamba's going to cut back up to the right. He's still on his feet. He's going to be tackled near the original line of scrimmage. But that is going to do it with the first half of play. The score is Case 18 and Diamond 8. We are going to take a break and back to bring you second half action. Welcome back to the start of the second half from Cardinal Stadium. Case is currently leading Diamond 18-8 and will receive the kickoff. Said before, this is Tyler Clark, Case-I graduate of 2009 on the play-by-play. It's currently just me. There is no color announcer by my side. There might be at some point this year, but right now it's only me. This is Swansea Cable Access Channel 9. Adam Kitchen is the coordinator, and here we are on the way to the second half. Diamond's going to try either an onside kick or a pooch kick, whatever. Case falls on it immediately. That was number 8, Devin Prue, the quarterback. Falls on it and goes right down at about the 40-yard line. I hear more stomping around ahead on top of me. I'm not sure what's going on up there. But anyway, Case will take over from their own 40. However, there is a penalty flag on the field. Let's see who this is on. Good. Officials are conversing out there. I'm wondering if it may have been other offsides or legal motion. And they have waved off the flag. They have picked up the flag.
Cardinals from their own 38-yard line.
No penalty on the flag. Case will take over from their own 40. As a reminder, the score is 18-8. Scoring plays have been a 30-yard run by Prue, an 85-yard kickoff return by Javier Stanley for Diman, a 65-yard run by Chris Costa, and a 12-yard run by Ty Kuda for Case. I was informed at halftime, too, that Jean-Claude King, the running back for Diman, has a concussion and is out, or some sort of head injury, and will miss the remainder of the game. That would explain why he has not been playing. So Jean-Claude King out for the rest of the game for Diman. Case's first possession of the second half, leading by 10. Prue's going to give the handoff inside. That was so fast, I didn't even see who got it. I presume Kudo got it. Yes, he did. He gained a couple of yards on the play.
Number 45, Ty Kudo. Gain of 4 yards.
Gain of about 4 yards on the play. It'll now be a 2nd and 6 for Case. It's not going. 10 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the second half. 2nd and 6 for Case. Here comes Prue with the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Costa. Costa's going to cut back into the side of the left. He got more yards than I thought he would, but he's still right down short of the first down mark. It'll be about a 3rd and 2 for Case from the 47-yard line. Excuse me, make that a 3rd and 3. So a 3rd and 3 for Case from the 47. Currently leading by 10. The scoreboard still is not working. Does not tell me the down or the yard that the ball is on. So I kind of been guessing all game and just looking at where it is. What? Diamond jump, but nothing called. Prue is going to take the step and go up past the first down marker. And I believe he got a first down on the play, and he did. First down for Case. He needed 3. He got 4 on the quarterback keeper.
First down.
And Case will move the chains again. 1st and 10 for Case, now coming up from the Diamond 49-yard line. Prue, he has one fullback to his left, 2 backs behind, wide receiver to the left. It's a toss play to Costa. He's going to cut back into the right, now back to the left, and he's going to be wrestled down from some Diamond defenders. About a gain of 5 on the play. Costa getting to his feet. It's going to take it out to about the
gain of 5 yards, 2nd down.
44-yard line, so a gain of 5. Couple of subs coming in for Case. That's number 8, Devin Prue, and number 88, Keegan LeCompte into the game. Prue. And a handoff inside. That didn't go anywhere. I think that was Kudo on the carry. It was Ty Kudo. That was wrapped up immediately by Diamond. 3rd, and you don't think he gained any yardage. I think no gain on the play, so 3rd and 5 for Case from the 45. Under 8 minutes ago now in the 3rd quarter. The Case mascot, I still see someone in the Cardinals suit out there on the track near the cheerleaders. As I said before, I see multiple ambulances. I played football for Case my freshman year, and I do remember in one of the games, one of the players did break his leg, and the ambulance needed to come on the field, so that was scary, but they are there for a good reason. Prue's going to roll to the right. He's looking to pass. Prue's now going to take it himself. He dodges one tackle. He's going to cut back up to the left. He's still on his feet. Prue is still on his feet. He runs into a defender. He's still going. Finally brought down after shaking several tackles. That was a pass play by Prue. Nobody open. He took it himself. Dodged at least 2 or 3 tackles before being wrapped up by Diamond. So a very long run on the play for Devin Prue. And Case now has the ball at about the 28-yard line of Diman with a fresh set of downs. Case had to punt on its very first possession of the game, but scored on the next 3. And they appear to be very close to scoring again. Here's Prue. 1st and 10, Diman coming to the line. It's going to be hand off to Kudo. Kudo going to cut back to the right, back inside, wrestling with a couple defenders, and he's finally wrapped up. Very close to the first down marker. I think he may have been just short.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 1. Looks like maybe make that 2nd and 2 for Case. Second and 2 for Case from the 20-yard line. Number 57, the center, that's John Gurrell, always the first one out there. Prue, snap, he's going to take it himself, up the middle he goes. A couple defenders, he's wrapped up by 3, 4, 5. Diman defenders all jump on him at once. That's with them shoving going on the field. May have been inadvertent. Case coach is out yelling about something.
Gain of 7 yards.
First down on the play for Prue, so that is a first down.
And it is good for another Cardinals.
There was no tackle on the play. If you're unfamiliar with football, that's called forward progress. When he's swarmed by multiple defenders and starts getting pushed the wrong way, they mark the ball dead on the spot. So 1st and 10 for Case from about the 13. Prue has 1 wide receiver to his far right. It's going to be a quarterback keep. Looks like an option. Prue's going to cut back inside. He sees him open field and he's going to be tackled. A short gain on the play from Prue. That looked like an option with Daniel Silva. He ended up keeping it himself and cut inside. Gained a couple of yards, I think. Let's see where they officially mark it.
Devin Prue with a 2-yard run.
About a 2-yard gain, so 2nd and 8 now for Case. Coming up from around the 10. So they can't get a first down here without scoring a touchdown. And I hear whistles being blown. May have been a timeout called. And it is a timeout called by Case. It was like a short timeout because the offense is staying on the field. Only Prue coming to the sideline. 4 minutes and 47 seconds remaining. We have a very, very good crowd on hand. I see most of the stands to my left are full. We have several Case students like all standing in one section. To the right it's a little more empty, and the opponent, or excuse me, the visiting team section of bleachers is rather full tonight, which of course they're facing Diman, so many of the parents and players probably live in Swansea or in the area, so it's easy to come to the game. When they face a team like Bourne, it's not quite like that. Toss play to the right, that's going to be Costa. He's going to cut inside and wrapped up by a couple of Diman defenders. He is definitely short of the first down marker. Gain of about 4 yards on the play. So I would say that's going to make a 3rd and about 2. About a gain of 3 officially in that play. So 3rd, and it's looking like about 5. 3rd and 5 from about the 9-yard line, maybe the 8-yard line. As we come very close to 4 minutes to go. Diman has not yet had the ball this half. Case has had excellent clock management the whole game. 3rd and 5 for Case. Prue motioning 2 men to the right and now motioning a man to the left. That's Silva. And is this another timeout from Case? And a full timeout called by Case. So back-to-back plays, Case ends up calling a timeout. Now with 3 minutes and 49 seconds to go. As I've been saying before, it is a beautiful night for football. Case comes in 1-0. They were at Bristol Plymouth last week and they won. Their next home game is in 2 weeks. Well, I believe it's against Fairhaven, but I could be wrong with that. The principal, Brian McCann, is in attendance. I see him walking around down on the field, as he usually is for Case High School games. And Robert Silvera, the principal of the junior high, I've seen him around here as well. Here we go, 3rd and 5 for Case. Crew has 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and 1 back behind him. It's going to be a pass play. Now it's a fake. He gives it to Kudo. Kudo's heading for the end zone, and he's in! Touchdown for Case. A draw play to tie Kudo. And into the end zone it goes. That's an 8-yard run for Kudo. At the moment, that makes the score 24-8. And we have an injury on the play, I believe. I'm not sure what team it's for, but we are going to cut because we don't like show injuries, and we'll be back after the timeout is over. Good. We are back from the injury timeout. I'm not sure. I believe it was number 25 for Diman. That's Lomba. If it was, and they're down both of their running backs. That's very good. That was a touchdown run, by the way, by Ty Kudo, an 8-yard touchdown run. Case is now going to go for 2. They scored 3 touchdowns and failed to score the 2-point conversion every time. Looking very good at winning this game. Handoff up the middle to Costa, and he's going to be short, and they failed to score again on the 2-point conversion. 4 touchdowns for Case and 4 failed 2-point conversions. That'll make the score 24-8. 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the second half. So as I said before, it appears that number 25, Nate Lomba, is injured for Diman. They already lost their starting running back, Jean-Claude King. And another good player, number 9, Tyler Rigo, is also out for the game as well. So that is 3 running backs from Diman. In fact, Lama's not even on the official scoring sheet as a running back. He's on as a quarterback. So interesting to see who Diman will now have to run the ball, as they are down their top 3 running backs. I'm not sure exactly what's wrong with King. I was told he had a head injury of some kind. I'm not sure what's with Lomba. He had to get attention on the field by the staff, but he didn't walk off under his own power. I can see him standing on the right, talking to the trainer on the other side of the field. Case ready to kick off from the 40-yard line. That's Ty Kudo. He has scored 2 touchdowns this game for Case, all rushing touchdowns. They have not completed or attempted a pass in the game other than on a 2-point conversion, which failed. 24-8. Kudo back to do the kicking.
Ty Kudo set the kick off.
And it's a low line drive kick again. Diman back to get the return. It's bobbled by Stanley. He's going to take off with it now. Stanley's already returned to kick off this game. He's going to break another tackle, and he's finally wrestled down. Another good return by Javier Stanley out near the 35-yard line. And the Diman offense will take the field again.
35-yard line.
The Diman offense itself has not scored any points. They have 8 points, which came on a kickoff return by Stanley about midway through the first quarter, which at the time did give Diman an 8-6 lead. The Case has since scored 18 unanswered points, taking a 24-8 lead. 3 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Bengals coming up from their own 35-yard line. Let's see who's going to be in at running back now. Broder is still the quarterback. It appears to be Lomba. I guess he's doing better because he's back in there. Number 25. And number 30, the fullback, Oliver, is still there. Lomba does get the carry, and he's going to be cutting back to the right. And several missed tackles finally wrapped up there by number 56 for Case, Isaac Tucker, in on the tackle. And Lomba looks like he's injured again. He's very slow to get up, and he's going to be down. And he's down again. And here comes the trainer. Now he's up to his feet. Lomba, who I believe was just injured on the last offensive play by Diman. That poor kid, he's hurt again. This time he does not need to get the attention of the trainer. He's going to hustle off under his own power, but you can tell something is definitely not right there. He did gain 3 yards on the play, so it's a 2nd and 7 for Diamond. Number 18 now into the game. That's Jordan Monstime. I'm not sure how you say his last name. Let's go with Monstime. Let's see what Diamond comes up with their new running back. Oliver's still back there. Monstime is in. Broder has 2 wide receivers to his right. He has an additional tight end on his right as well. And a fullback and a halfback is going to be a handoff up the middle to the fullback, Oliver. He breaks a tackle and eventually is wrestled down by number 68. That's Steven Senecal on the tackle for a Case. Another short gain of about 4 yards or so. So it'll be a 3rd and 2 for Case. Excuse me, 3rd and 2 for Diamond, under 2 minutes remaining, coming up from about the 43. Broder, 1 wide receiver to his right and left. He's got a halfback and a fullback. Let's see what they do here. Broder hands it off the middle to Oliver. That's the fullback. He has the first down. He's rumbling ahead. He's going to be tackled on the play by number 19 for Case, Colin Sullivan. That is well past the first down marker.
Good for a Bengals first down.
Sean Sullivan rumbling ahead for a first down. They did put a new running back in, Monstime. I'm not sure how you say his last name, but he has not touched the ball yet. First and 10 for Diamond, a minute 15 seconds to go. Coming up from the Case 45-yard line. Motioning a wide receiver. It's going to be a pass play by Broder. He's going to go back. Here comes the ball. It's in the air, and it's going to be. Now the ball's on the ground. Did he intercept it? And he did! Intercepted on the play by Case. That would be number 8. Is that Prue? It is Devin Prue with the interception on the play. Broder's pass is intercepted. I wasn't sure if he came down with it or not. But he did. That was a dangerous pass into 2 defenders. And Prue was the one who ended up bringing it down. And Case will take over on the turnover. 58 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Barring some sort of drastic turnaround, it looks like Case is well on their way to a victory in this game. First and 10 for Case now, coming up from about their own 20. Prue's going to hand it to Kudo. That didn't really go anywhere. He's tackled immediately by Diamond. Several defenders in on there. That was spearheaded by number 87, Lyndon Carrero, for Diamond.
Second down.
No gain on the play. I think he barely got back to the line of scrimmage. 40 seconds to go. Here comes the Case flag again. Flying by this time the Case side of the field. Barring an incomplete pass, which I really doubt they're going to pass here, this will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10, still from the 25-yard line. Prue has 2 backs behind him. He has a wide receiver to his left. And he's going to be rolling to his left. He's going to keep it himself. Prue going to cut into the right. He's going to pass the first down. He's still on his feet. He's still going. He's wrapped up down near the 50-yard line. Tackled about the 48-yard line. A 28-yard run by Prue. Briefly stopped the clock with 7 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Prue has run the ball very effectively so far this game. And that'll tick off the rest of the remaining clock in the 3rd quarter. At the end of 3 quarters, the score is Case 24 and Diamond 8. We'll take a break and be back to bring you the 4th quarter. Welcome back to start the 4th quarter here from Cardinal Stadium. Score 24-8 in favor of Case. over the Diamond Bengals. It is a 1st and 10 for Case. Prue going to hand it up the middle to number 45. That's Kudo. Another very long run for Casey's tackle. That's a 1st down and gain of about 12 yards out to about the 40-yard line of Diamond.
Another Case Cardinals 1st down.
Another 1st down for Case. They have run the ball very, very well this game. A punt on the first possession, but other than that, they have scored a touchdown each and every time they have touched the ball. They've actually scored 6 touchdowns this game, but 2 of them were called back by penalty. They ended up scoring again anyway on that drive. 1st and 10 for Case. A toss play out to Costa. Out to the right, he has some open green in front of him. There goes Costa down the sideline. He's off to the races, and he is in for a touchdown. Thought he may have been tackled at the very end, but he makes it in. Chris Costa with a long touchdown. 31-yard run for Chris Costa. That'll make the score 30-8. Case with 10 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. This is the 5th touchdown run of the game for Case. Costa has 2 of them. Kudo has the other two of them, and Devin Prue had the original one. So let's see if Case gets this 2-point conversion. They've scored 4 touchdowns before this point and did not complete the 2-point conversion for any of them. Prue under center, motioning a wide receiver to the left. Prue is going to fake the handoff, going to keep it himself, and he's going to head in. And the 2-point conversion is good this time around.
Number 8, Devin Prue with the quarterback keeper. Good for the 2-point conversion.
It is good for a 2-point conversion, and as a result, Case takes a 32-8 lead. 10 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the game. A stand full of Case High School fans. Looks like they are going to go home happy this game. As we get ready for the kickoff, we have the cheerleaders out doing a routine. We have a couple cheerleaders in the stands as well. The Case mascot, I'm not sure who's in the suit this time, but he's out there with the cheerleaders doing it in some sort of routine. I'm counting at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cheerleaders are in the stands there along with the ones on the field to get the crowd into it. Case is well on their way, barring a catastrophic meltdown here, up by 24 points with 10 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Their defense has held Diamond in check for most of the game. Remember, Diamond's only touchdown came on a kickoff return in the 1st quarter, which at the time did give them an 8-6 lead. Case getting ready to kick off from the 40-yard line. Diamond back to return. I'm not sure if Lama's going to be back. He was injured twice on consecutive plays for a Diamond. They did have another running back in there. Case going to kick it off. It's going to be picked up by the Bengals. Another good return there for a Diamond. That was number 6, Nathan Marum, into bringing it out to about the 40-yard line, and the Bengals will take over there, going to Case territory.
1st down, Bengals.
Jordan Broder has thrown 2 passes this game. One was incomplete, the other was intercepted. Case has not attempted any passes so far other than a 2-point conversion, which was incomplete. This level of high school football, at least around here, you do not see a lot of passing in games. It is very run heavy. Let's see if Diamond decides to mix it up a bit. It does appear that Wamba, number 25, is back in there. I do see him in the backfield. And Oliver, the fullback, is in there as well. 1st and 10 for the Bengals from the 40-yard line. Broder's going to hand it to Lamba. Lamba's going to be wrapped up, bounces off a couple tackles, and is swarmed immediately by Case after breaking the tackles. Number 67, Trey Neto, in on that tackle.
Handoff is to number 25, Nate Lamba.
Excuse me, number 57, John Gurrell. I beg my pardon.
Loss of 4 yards.
John Gurrell was in on that tackle for Case. A loss of about 4 yards. So that play didn't go anywhere. Now it's 2nd and 14 for the Bengals from the 36-yard line. The center, number 64, Jacob Sarza. I haven't said his name yet. Let's give the offensive lineman some love. Out the first one to get under the ball. Here comes Broder. It's going to be a handoff inside to Oliver. Rumbling ahead. He's very hard to bring down. He's still going. Out near the first down marker, Chance Oliver. Boy, he just rolls right along back there. Big fullback. And now we have an injury on the field for Case. As trainer Russ Boardman heads out, we are going to take a break from this and be back after the injury timeout. Welcome back from the injury timeout. That was number 50, Noah Casado, defensive lineman for Case. Was a little shaken up on the play. He did walk off the field under his own power, and I can see him on the sideline. Trainer Russ Boardman is talking to him right now. I'm not sure what happened with him, but it appears he's probably going to be okay. Just looks like he's moving his arms around a little bit. Trainer trying to figure out what's wrong. Anyway, Diman has the ball after a very long run, if you forgot, by Chance Oliver, the fullback. Picked up a first down for Diman, actually. The 50-yard line, he just rolls along whenever they hand him the ball. Big fullback. Broder, gonna hand it to him again. There goes Oliver once again. He's still rumbling ahead. Bounces off one tackle, nothing. He's still going. He's finally wrapped up into the 40-yard line. My, oh my, Chance Oliver. Been a pain in the Case's side this half. Just rolls right along as he rumbles down the field. For any football fans out there, reminds me of Mike Allstott. He used to be a fullback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the late 90s. I think he won a Super Bowl with them in the early 2000s. Big fullback, just hand him the ball and let him plow over people. That's sort of what Oliver's been doing this game. It's another first down for Diman. Consecutive long rushing plays for the Bengals, and they're in good field position now from the 40-yard line. Broder now go back to pass. He's going to throw it up in the air. He's looking for a man down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. That might be pass interference called on the play. That was intended for number 4, Javier Stanley. There is a penalty flag. That were 19. Colin Sullivan is back to defend it. I think they may have been getting for pass interference. The stomping of the coaches above me shows that they disapprove of that call, but let's see what the officials do. And they're waving off the penalty. So there is no pass interference penalty on the play. They have waved off the penalty, and the result is just simply an incomplete pass. I was going to say on that play, I didn't see a whole lot of contact on that, but see, that's the third pass Broder has thrown. They've all been incomplete. One of them was intercepted by Case. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for Case from the 40-yard line. Broder, one wide receiver to his left and right, a tight end to his right, and fullback and halfback motioning Stanley to the left. Broder's going to fake, and now he's going to give it to Stanley, an end around to the wide receiver, and Stanley's wrapped up. What a great tackle by Daniel Silva, right behind the line of scrimmage there. They tried a little sneaky end around play. That did not work.
Tackled by number 7, Daniel Silva.
That was a loss of 1.
For a loss of 1
It'll be
yard.
3rd and 11 for the Bengals now from the 39-yard line. So this drive did look promising. 2 long runs by the fullback, Chance Oliver, but they have sputtered here around the 40-yard line. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. 32-8 is the score as Case has dominated pretty much the whole way. I see Casado walking around on the sideline with an ice pack on his shoulder, so my guess is he will not be returning to this game. 3rd and 11 for the Bengals. Broder rolling to his right, looking to pass. Broder, nothing there. He's going to throw it now, and it's going to be over everything and incomplete. I'm not sure who the intended receiver was on that play. It may have been Stanley, but number 87, Lyndon Carrera, was also there. Regardless, it's a 4th and 11 for Diman. Let's see if they go for it or if they punt. There's 7 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the game.
Thank you for calling it an end around, not a reverse. I appreciate that. I hate when they call it a reverse. No, it's not a reverse. It's an end around.
Oh, thanks.
Reverse, they reversed them all. Like,
And it looks like a timeout on the field called by Diman, so we're going to take a break and be back after the timeout. Back from the timeout, 4th and 11 for Diman. It appears they're going to try to go for this. 7 minutes and 7 seconds to go. This is essentially the game right here. Broder going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, rolling to the right, looking to pass. Still rolling to the right, chased by a couple Case defenders. He escapes 1. He escapes 2. He's still on his feet somehow. Escapes 3. Escapes 4. Now he just throws it away. Great job by Broder to avoid not 1, but 2, but 3, 4 Case defenders on that before eventually just throwing the ball away. He was well out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He had no chance of getting anywhere on that, but Diman did avoid a huge sack on the place. He was well behind the line of scrimmage. Made several Case defenders had a good shot at tackling him, but Broder managed to dodge all of them. Regardless, Case will take over now from the 40-yard line. 6 minutes and 53 seconds, winning by 24 points. I would imagine they'll just end up running the clock out here. The first team offense is still out on the field. You hear that coach stomping his foot or something up above me. That's quite an interesting. Game appears to be well in hand for Case. Under 7 minutes to go, leading by 24 points. We'll see what they do on their first possession here. Prue's going to hand it off to Kudo again, bouncing to the right, now cutting inside. He's tackled just past the line of scrimmage. A very short gain, about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Case coming up from about the 39-yard line. I imagine Case will just milk as much time as it can. Substitution, Colin Sullivan comes in the game, and out comes Senecal, number 68. Prue's going to hand it off again. This is to Costa this time. He's going to bounce outside. He loses the ball. Ball's on the ground. He picks it up himself. The ball did pop out briefly. Bounced right to him, but he picked it up and ended up getting a gain of a couple of yards on the play.
Chris Costa with a 3-yard gain. 3rd down.
About 3-yard gain on that after avoiding disaster. He ran out of bounds, so the clock does stop. It'll be 3rd and 5 or so from Case from their own 45-yard line. We have a couple ticks over 6 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. As I've been saying, Case well on their way to a victory in this game. Let's see what they do here on a 3rd and 5. Prue fakes the handoff, rolling to his left, looking to throw. Now he's going to keep it himself. Prue has a first down and a lot more. Prue still going on the sideline. Prue still being chased, cuts back inside. Prue heading for the end zone, and he is in! Touchdown! Case, what a run by Devin Prue. 55-yard run. That'll push the Case lead up even higher. It's 38-8. What an incredible run by Prue. I thought he was going to be tackled just past the first down marker, and he kept going. He cut inside down the sideline, and he's in. So yet another running touchdown this game for Case. That is their 6th rushing touchdown. Oh, be a 30-point lead now with 5 minutes and 49 seconds. Devin Prue has 2 of them. Chris Costa has 2, and Ty Kudo has the other 2. Case will now go for 2 once again, already up by 30 points. But a lot of high school football at this level don't really utilize a kicker that much. Prue, something happened on the handoff there, but he ends up getting in there anyway. It looks like there was a miscommunication, kind of like a botched snap, but it worked out just fine. The 2-point conversion is good. That'll make the score 40-8 in favor of Case. A 32-point advantage for Case. They trailed very briefly by the end of the first quarter. Diman was winning at the end of the first quarter, 8-6, thanks to a very long kickoff return by Javier Stanley. But after that, Case defense has held the Diman offense in check. very well for the rest of the game. This football appears to be on its way to having a good season this year. 5 minutes and 49 seconds away from a 2-0 start. They did make the playoffs last year. I believe they lost in the first round, but they did make it last year. I'm not sure how Diamond's season went last year, but 5 minutes and 49 seconds, they will fall to a record of 1-1. Kudo back to the kicking for Case as always. Diamond getting ready to return. A bouncing kick fielded by Diamond over one player's head and onto the other one. They're going to fall on the ball. Diamond just falls on the ball right there. I'm not sure who ended up. Number 23 for Diamond. That's Austin Kupiak ended up returning that kick for no yard, just falling on the ball, and Diamond will take over again.
First down, Bengals.
See a couple of substitutions now in the game for Case that weren't in there before. Trey Neto, number 67, is in there. I'm not sure if he was in there before or not. Logan LeBlanc, number 75, I see him in there as well. It's possible they were in there before and I wasn't paying any attention. But and I see number 60. I think Senecal is in there. Yes, number 68, Senecal is in there. Actually, I think he's trying to get some recognition of the players whose names I haven't really said that much in this game. Anyway, 5 minutes and 48 seconds away from victory is Case, but Diamond has the ball with 3 backs behind Broder now. Motioning to the right, that looked like a false start. Not there, it's go. That was a false start. I saw that. One of the linemen jumped a little bit early. So the officials will nail Diamond for a false start there, put him back 5 yards. And Case will, Diamond will try again for 1st and 15 now. Team's gonna end up coming in about, including halftime, about 2 hours total. It's 5 minutes before 9 o'clock local time while this game is going on. As I said before, an excellent crowd on hand. I'm surprised how many people there are here. The entire left side of the bleachers in my end is pretty much full. Even Diamond has a pretty good attendance, and I see some people scattered around the fence and up on the hill. I see a bunch of cars heading for the exits now, trying to get out of here before the rush. Broder's going to hand it off inside to number 25, Lamba, back for more punishment. He's been hurt twice, but he's still in there. That run play did not gain much yardage. He may have gotten a couple.
Handoff is to number 25, Nate Lumba.
Gain of about 2-yard gain, maybe 3. Second and, I think they're calling it a 2nd and 13 for the Bengals. I think they might just be running the clock now at this point. Passing game has not worked really for either team. Three backs behind Broder as before. Broder is going to hand off again to Lamba. Lamba's going to bounce outside and be tackled in the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure why they stopped running it to Chance Oliver, the fullback. He was running all over the Case defense before. He had 2 huge runs in a row. Then they kind of just stopped giving him the ball, so I'm not really sure what that was about. But regardless, it's a 3rd and 9 now for the Bengals after a 4-yard run from Lamba. 4.5 minutes to go in the game, 40-8 in favor of Case. 3 running backs again behind Broder. 1 wide receiver to the left. And it's going to be another handoff to Lamba. Lamba's going to cut inside, and he's going to come very close to a first down. They're going to mark forward progress near the first down marker. I think he got it, just from my angle up here. That was a good run by Lamba. And he did get it. First down for the Bengals. As we tick ever closer to 4 minutes to go. The clock is moving. First down from Lamba. Diamond does not have any sort of urgency out there. Now we're under 4 minutes to go. Similar set again. We have two fullbacks, and Lamba is back there as the halfback. Now the fullback moves slightly to the left. I can't see who the other fullback is. Case jumped the snap there. Lamba going to take the handoff, go to the left, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That was an excellent tackle. I'm not sure who was in on that tackle there. I could not see the number. Let's see who that is. That was number 45. That was Kudo in on the tackle for Case. Read that very well. That was a loss of about 2 yards on the play for the Bengals. Now it's 2nd and 12 as we come close to 3 minutes left in the game. Diamond's still in the huddle, and now they're going to call, it appears, a timeout. That looks like just the 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. No sense going anywhere. A fairly dominating performance from beginning to end by Case. As I said, they were trailing very briefly. First quarter, Devin Pruitt, a 30-yard run, which was followed right after on the following kickoff, an 85-yard return by Javier Stanley for Diamond. In the second quarter, we had a 65-yard run by Chris Costa and a 12-yard run by Ty Kudo, which made the score 18-8 at halftime. In the second half, Cases just fairly exploded. An 8-yard run by Ty Kudo, then a 31-yard run by Chris Costa, which was followed by a 55-yard run by Devin Pruitt. As I'm talking, a play went on the field. I apologize, and that was a run from Diamond that didn't really go anywhere. Case was quick to jump on that. Now we're under about 2.5 minutes to go in the game. No gain on the play on that run by Lamba. Now Diamond will have about a third, maybe a loss of a yard, about a 3rd and 13 coming up from the 42-yard line. Just over 2 minutes to go. Two backs behind Broder. One wide receiver to his left and right, and he has a tight end. Broder's going to hand it off up the middle to his fullback. There he goes again. That's Oliver. I'm not sure why they stopped hitting it to him because he's getting a huge gain every time. Another first down for Oliver on a run. About a 13-yard run as the clock continues. Under 2 minutes to go.
Bengals first down.
A first down for Diamond. I'm not sure if they're going to have enough time to score, but they are moving the ball well on this drive. Huddling up again. Oliver has to be the leading rusher in this game so far for Bengals. I would be very surprised if he wasn't. They're going to hand it to Lamba. Lamba's going to cut to the left, up the middle through several Case defenders, and he somehow makes it out to the first down marker before being tackled by Keegan LeCompte on the play. And there were a couple other Case players in there. It's a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 for Diamond as we are nearing 1 minute to go in this game. 40-8 is the score. Under a minute to go, 55 seconds. Broder has two backs behind, wide receiver left and right, and a couple of tight ends in there. Hands it off to Lamba. Lamba going to cut outside, now cut back to the right. He's going to be swarmed by Kohler. That's forward progress. He's stopped just behind the line of scrimmage.
Hand off to number 25, Nate Lamba. He's stopped by number 9, Kyle Kohler, for a 2-yard loss.
2-yard loss on the play. That's going to be a 3rd and 5 for Diamond if they decide to snap it. They got 30 seconds, so it's really up to them what they want to do here. They might try to snap one more play. The Case coaches are coming down from upstairs, so that's signaling the game is essentially over at this point. I'm not sure. It looks like Diamond will try to get one more play off here just because they can. 8 seconds to go. It's going to be another run to Lamba. Lamba going to be tackled almost immediately by Case. And that is going to do it here from Cardinal Stadium. Case is going to walk out of here with a 40-8 victory over the Diman Bengals. Touchdown, 2 of them by Brew, 2 of them by Costa, and 2 of them by Kudo, as well as for Diman, an 85-yard run by Javier Stanley. This is Tyler Clark, Swansea Cable Access, Channel 9. Glad to have you with us tonight or this afternoon whenever you're watching this, and we will see you for the next game. Good night.